Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Solid 3. When we left off last time, we were messing around in this building we found in Svadogornie East. So, let's keep it up because we've not raided it yet. Okay, we got at least a couple guys wandering around out here. I'm just going in circles. Where do I want to poke my head out from? Okay, there's stairs. And lots of grass behind. That seems like a pretty good spot. I don't know if I should mess with that. They might spot me before I spot them. Let's leave it alone. Okay, this seems like a pretty good bet. Now then. So, what have we got? Like 2 or 3 guys? Something like that. We do have this gun we could try to mess with. What? Are they all on the other side of the building? Let's go. I'm gonna experiment a little more with this. Okay, so there's someone. Where do I want to try to get him from? This doesn't seem very good. This is better. The angle's not great. Is he gonna walk back this way? See, that's the problem.
It's the enemy.
Well, this takes him down in one shot and doesn't alert everybody, so we're sticking with tranquilizer. Wasn't there someone else wandering around? You weren't the last one, were you? Seems unlikely. Now let's just go inside. If we find anyone, we actually will just deal with them this way. Alright. Hello? Anybody home? Open these up. Come on, let's see what they got in their cupboards. He's not doing it. Ooh, American light machine gun, huh? Oh, and there was a hatch here all along. Oh, I should not. I didn't mean to do that. Can I get back out, please? Excellent. Or back in. Not done exploring. I think I may have killed everyone now. Oh, so what's this? A handy little vantage where I could have climbed in here and tried to kill some of them before? Take some shots. Does look like. Okay. And what's over here? We can't climb up on the top bunk? Alright. Underneath the beds. Anything? Excellent. Hi, Keraton. Alright, we are done with this area, I think. And we killed everyone, right? I don't hear any footsteps, so we're just gonna run through it. There's the stairs. Also, we haven't checked in with anyone in a bit.
There's a gun emplacement installed over there.
Oh, is that what this is?
A gun emplacement is a grave threat in the enemy's hands, but a valuable weapon if you can occupy it. Stand next to a gun emplacement and press the action button to operate it. Press the weapon button to fire. You can use the aim button to zoom in on a target. Be aware, though, that the gun's ammo supply is limited. To move away from a gun emplacement, press the action button once again.
So, like this, you say? Will this draw them all to me? Let's see. No, no one seems to care. I'm feeling perhaps more confident than I should. But I think I really did get everyone here. Unless more of them have come. Actually, I wanted to go up higher, Snake. Can you? No? That's it? Okay. It looks like the vines extend. Alright, well, moving on. Actually, not moving on. We're going to talk to everybody. Paramedic?
I see you've got yourself a Baltic hornet's nest.
Yep.
Baltic hornets are a variety of hornets that inhabit that area. The difference between them and other hornets is that they produce honey in their nests. Inside the nests are larvae, pupa, and adults. You can eat them all.
Yum, yum.
In particular, the honey you find inside the nest is delicious and full of nutrients.
Is this true? I didn't think there were any hornets that made honey. I thought hornets were just useless jerks.
It's the perfect survival food. Honey can also be used as a burn ointment. When honey is applied to a burn, it creates a protective coating over the skin. When you knock down a hornet's nest, a burn ointment will appear along with it, so don't forget to pick it up. Of course, the hornets aren't going to give up their nest without a fight. If you knock a nest down, a large swarm of hornets will come flying out.
I'm feeling like she told us this
careful.
before, way back in the Revolver Ocelot battle. It seems familiar, but I didn't cut her off in case it was slightly different. Anyhow, anything else?
Snake, I looked at your medical record. You've been exposed to an atomic blast?
Really?
Yeah, the Bravo shot. It was a hydrogen bomb test conducted at Bikini Atoll on March 1st, 1954. I was at the American base on Kwajalein in the Marshall Islands when the ashes of death started falling from the sky.
Any symptoms?
None. At least, not yet. But a lot of the guys who were in it with me are now suffering from thyroid cancer and leukemia. Some of them are dead already.
What a terrifying thing that must have been to live with.
One of these days. Anyway, I'd better get back to the mission.
That fear always hanging over your head that something could develop because of that.
Snake, there are rats living in that area.
Yep, I saw them.
The rats in that area are the descendants of wild...
You told me this before?
Cuts happen when you get slashed with a knife.
Anything else?
Snake, do you know what epinephrine is?
What's with the questions?
Well, do you?
No.
Also known as adrenaline?
Never heard of it.
Really?
Nope.
I have.
Well, you're a
Good for
doctor.
Do you want to hear about it?
Not really.
He's so
I
honest.
think you should hear about it.
Here we go.
So, epinephrine is a type of hormone. It's secreted from the adrenal glands in high-stress situations, like when you're exercising or you're under pressure. The epinephrine is released into the bloodstream and stimulates special receptor cells on various organs throughout the body. This causes the heart to beat faster, the blood vessels to constrict, and the respiratory passages to expand. It also raises blood pressure. You ever notice how you're faster and stronger than normal when you're under stress? That's because of epinephrine, and when you're bleeding, it...
Paramedic,
Yeah,
is there a point to all of this?
of course. In the alert phase, your body secretes epinephrine, and so your stamina won't be depleted as fast.
Oh, that's cool.
Uh-huh.
There. Good thing I told you, huh?
As always.
So I suppose that could be a tactic to try to keep things alert, to reduce stamina reduction, but there's enough food that it's not really been a problem thus far. So yeah, how's it going, buddy?
So you've got an M1911A1, huh?
Yeah, Eva gave it to me. She said it used to belong to a Western officer.
Looks like someone did a little work on it, too.
It's more than a little. First of all, the feeding ramp is polished to a mirror sheen. It's not going to have any feeding problems.
We talked about this
The
before.
slide's been replaced with a reinforced fur.
Yep. Anything else?
When you fire continue...
Nah. Eva?
The name of that forest is Sviato Gorny. In Russian,
Oh, I was saying
means
it was
something
wrong.
like the sacred mountain path. The name comes from an old folk tale about mountain spirits who passed through there on their way to Sokrovieno, the forest to the north.
Well, assuming she's saying it correctly.
Eva,
What?
I couldn't get a hold of you for a while there. What were you doing?
She was busy,
What do
Snake.
you think I was doing?
That's what I'm asking you.
Why are you asking me that?
Because I want to know, that's why.
Want to know what?
Will you stop answering my questions with questions?
Are you mad? See ya.
I think you're worrying too much, Snake. The excuse Major Zero gave is actually pretty legitimate. She's working undercover. She's not always going to be available to just have radio chats with you. That'd be awfully suspicious.
Now all you have to do is follow the tunnel north to the mountains of Krasnogorye. But you might want to swing around east first. There's a provision storehouse there.
Yeah, I figured that out. I probably should have called her
One
and
of
then
the
I'd have known.
Cobras, the End, is waiting for you in Sokrovieno. He's a legendary sniper.
Okay. One more.
One of the Cobras,
All right.
the End, is...
Let's get back to it. Let's also go ahead and get this ointment, because there's not really a reason not to. Okay, that was not particularly well done. Get out of here! Food full, eh? Yeah, let's go ahead and have a calorie, mate.
That's damn good.
Unbelievably tasty. We need to tell paramedic about that. Wasn't she interested in those ones? She wanted me to bring... No, she was interested in ramen noodles.
Snake, you will encounter Balt.
Okay, never mind. I still haven't found one of those little birds to eat. I'm gonna check back in with her whenever I eat that squirrel, too. Bet she'll have something to say about that. Actually, how is everything? Nothing... Well, nothing's rotting, so maybe I may as well just eat the squirrel next time I need to eat. Okay, to the mat. Well, that's right, we gotta zone out of here. There we go. Okay, no footsteps. Thus far, anyway. Are there any birds hanging around? can hear them, but that might just be background noise. Alright, we'll leave the birds alone for now. More important things to do. Like, just barely missed that. That was badly done. I mean, I guess good in that I didn't get hit, but it was entirely unintentional. Okay, that one I did see. So we won't go charging through that. Alright, Sacramento South. This looks like we're gonna find this old boy waiting for us. Careful, Snake. He's gonna snipe you. He heard you. He knows you're there. He can spot you. Oh, the bird looks for him, eh? So do I need to shoot his bird?
I beg of you, grant me the strength to take this final prey.
He's gonna get you, Snake. Time to duck.
Let me linger in this world just a little longer. I have already slept enough for one lifetime.
Oh, I need camo like he's got.
Enough for an eternity. You have my thing.
What is that? Is that called a ghillie suit? I might be totally wrong. I'm pulling that out of nowhere. I went to Cabela's the other day and I saw something like that.
For waking me. If you hadn't shown up, my sleep would have been eternal.
What's eternal is this audio slow down. Okay, I'm thinking this bird is key.
Do you hear me, Snake?
I do.
I am the end. I am here to send you to your ultimate fate.
I saw the R1.
You'll make a fine quarry for my final hunt.
Okay, the eye thing is disturbing. Don't just stand there, Snake. He can totally see you. Wherever we go, that bird's gonna relay our position back to him. I like this. You know, I could use some help on this one.
Eva, I found that sniper you were talking about.
That's the end. He's a legend, known as the father of sniping.
I've got experience sniping in urban and marine environments.
What about the forest?
Never.
I see. Well, that forest is divided into 3 areas, a river, a plateau, and a clearing. He should be lying in wait for you in one of those places.
Sounds like this may take a while.
It'll be a test of endurance. Be careful, though. From what I've heard, the End has an almost supernatural knack for camouflaging himself.
So, whoever moves first loses. This guy's over 100 years old, though, so I should have the advantage in terms of stamina.
You'd
I
think,
wouldn't be so sure if I were you.
Why's that?
I've heard that his body is photosynthetic, like a plant.
How's that work?
What is he, some kind of monster?
On top of that, he can speak to the forest, too.
So in other words, he knows it inside
He is
out.
the Lorax. He speaks for the trees.
But he doesn't know you. I'm sure you can beat him.
Don't worry. I intend to.
first things first. Let's get some tips from everybody. Major?
Snake, the End is a veteran sniper. He's hiding somewhere in those woods, waiting for you to appear. If he sees you, he'll shoot without hesitation. Make your way through the forest, hiding along the way, and watch out for signs of the End.
Okay.
Anticipate his movements, and come up on his side or get behind him for a chance to attack. Be careful. The End uses a special kind of tranquilizer round.
What, one shot and I'm done?
If he shoots you with one of those tranquilizer rounds, you'll start to lose stamina fast. When your stamina gauge reaches 0, you'll pass out.
Yep.
If you're hit by a tranquilizer round, go into the survival viewer right away and treat the wound. Use your knife to dig out the needle.
If you run out of stamina, it's all over. Make sure you keep your stamina up by hunting for food on a regular basis. This battle will be a long, grueling sniper duel. But don't let your guard down, not even for a single moment.
Excellent. Anything else?
The binoculars and first-person view will prove useful in detecting the enemy's presence. You should also be making use of your motion detector, active sonar, and anti-personnel sensor. You might also try using the directional microphone.
So there's a lot of options.
The End is a renowned sniper, but he's also an expert in camouflage. He's lying low somewhere in those woods and waiting for his chance. You'll only get yourself shot if you run around like a fool. Use your camouflage to blend in. Take cover behind rocks and trees and find where he's hiding.
All right.
Make use of your binoculars. Keep a close eye out for the flash from his scope. You can also try using the thermal goggles.
No, they're kind of broken and cheaty, so we won't.
The best locations for sniping are determined naturally by the terrain. The End may use the same location multiple times.
Okay.
Memorize the spots he chooses for sniping and sneak up behind him. You can tell which locations the End has used for sniping by looking at the map in the survival viewer.
Oh, that's handy.
Anticipate where he'll be sniping from and approach him from the side or rear.
All right. Anything else?
If you reach the spot where you think the End is hiding and he's not there anymore, don't give up. Take a close look at the ground. He may have left footprints behind. You can use those to determine which way he went. Anticipate his movements and get behind him.
Okay. This actually sounds like a pretty cool battle. Sort of looking forward to this.
The End is a renowned...
Okay, now he's repeating. Paramedic?
If you run out of stamina, you won't be able to resist the effects of the End's tranquilizer rounds, and you'll end up falling asleep. Hunt for food on a regular basis to keep your stamina level up. If you start to run out of food or ammunition, you should think about leaving the woods and coming back later.
I can just leave
In
entirely?
any case, always keep an eye on your stamina gauge. You'll thank me later.
I don't think I want to, but it's interesting that I can.
When you have a serious injury, like a gunshot wound or a burn, your maximum life will decrease. So if you're serious...
Yeah, I know. Anything else?
Snake, you run a higher risk of getting seriously injured if you're hit by an attack at close range. If you're engaging in proximity combat, use caution. If you get seriously injured, go into the survival viewer and treat it right away.
Sagan, any thoughts?
Socrovieno Forest is a big place. It's times like this that the map function in the survival viewer can be your best friend. Not only does it show you the terrain and the places you've been, but you can also use it to figure out which locations the End has chosen for his sniping positions. Learn the terrain and try to catch the End off guard from behind.
All right. I wonder how many... So one hit to me and I'm done. Does that mean I only need to hit him once and he's down too? We'll see.
Hey, you've got thermal goggles, don't you?
Yeah.
Use those and it should make it easier to find the End, even when he's camouflaged. A word of warning, though. I've heard that when he's meshing with the forest, his body temperature drops so that it's just barely above the outside air temperature.
Huh.
He's probably going to be harder to find than your average grunt. Socrovieno Forest is a...
All right, you already told me that. I'll give you one more shot.
Hey, you've got...
All right, he's repeating. Eva?
I know it's hard to believe, but the End is apparently capable of photosynthesis. He's probably got an edge over you in terms of stamina. You should start hunting for plants and animals and prepare for a battle of attrition.
I actually have a pretty decent stock of animals to eat, so we'll be good.
The forest you're in now is known as Socro Vieno. The name means the most holy woods. It's been venerated since ancient times as the sacred home of the spirits of the forest. It's the largest and deepest forest in the region and is divided into 3 areas: south, west, and north. Try not to get lost, okay? There's an armory in the southern area. If you need some extra ammo, you might want to pay it a visit. Until you defeat the End, I don't think you'll be able to pass through the forest. You'll have to beat him.
Alright, this actually sounds like a pretty awesome battle. I'm pretty excited about this.
There's an armory in the southern area of
You
Socro
told me
Vieno.
that.
You can use it to replenish your supply of ammo if you start to run out. But stay alert. The End might be lying in wait for you there.
It seems like a pretty good spot to ambush someone.
I know it's hard to believe.
Okay, and now she's repeating too. Alright. You know what, actually... Sorry, I know we just want to get into this, but... Oh, dang it.
Be careful. The End you...
Yes, I know. I wanted to save because we haven't talked to Paramedic about any movies lately.
Snake, you want to save?
Yes.
Yeah,
You might not want to.
Why?
why wouldn't I?
Well, it just feels like something bad could happen.
What do you mean?
It's just your imagination.
I hope so.
I'm a little nervous about that. What was that about? What bad thing is gonna happen?
Make sure you come back as soon as you can.
Okay, first things first. Let's get down. And let's also look at our map. Okay. So what, these are all some sniping points. I'm in one right now. That's not a red bird. Excellent. I know, birds are not what's important right now. But I saw an opportunity, and I had to take it. Okay, so how do I want to proceed? I want to stay out of the open. And we're in south, so there's an armory somewhere in here. Okay, let's crawl under this tree trunk. We can't. Huh. We're blending in pretty well. I'm kind of nervous about stepping onto the path. He might just get me first thing. Well, let's give it a shot. We'll see what happens. Oops. Okay, let's make sure I didn't get mixed up and I'm just leaving. Yeah. Turn around, turn around. Alright, let's try going this way. It's going to be tough because he's not going to be moving. That's not... Okay. Where's these binoculars? Oh, this clump of trees almost looked like it could be a person. Or a clump of leaves. No, it's not. Alright. Let's also get... Well, we'll leave this for now. If we find any food we need to get, then... Okay. Head for the trees. Don't get shot, don't get shot. Okay. So he might be in this zone, or he might be in two other zones, huh? Alright, let's check this sniping point up here that we're kind of angling towards. Alright, could go over to that zone. Dang it. There he was.
Call yourself a son of the boss.
Dun dun dun. Okay, get that off. And I saw the flash. I did. I just barely saw the flash, but... Okay, I'm not going to be able to shoot him.
What are you trying to do?
Alright, I think the first thing I'm going to do is just head over here. Oh, that's right. The first thing I'm going to do is remember what paramedic said. And we're going to dig this out. And we're going to eat something. Magpie. Oh, I didn't want to eat a magpie. Sorry, little magpie.
Gross.
Flying squirrel. It's such a cutie. I'm going to keep it for now. Another of those should do it. Okay. So, let's zone over here. Or is it... Oh, I thought it was gonna, like, do the whole entering a new area thing, but it's kind of not, at least not at this point. Okay, we're gonna go slow. What's the map saying? That he's probably back there now, huh? Or that's where he was to start. Something along those lines. Okay, let's just keep an eye out. Yeah, I don't like the looks of this. It's very exposed. We're gonna go for it. We're kind of blending in too, so... Well, not great right now. I could collect those mushrooms. We'll worry about it a little later. We still have a fair amount of backup food. Okay, this part, there's nowhere to hide, so if he's gonna get me, he's just gonna get me. Okay, so it is, yeah. Okay, Sacravano North. Or I guess Sacroviano is how they're saying it, although it seems like it should be spelt with an I if they're gonna do it that way. Nitpicking. Okay. So what have we got here? Entire whole new area. Do we think he's going to be over here, though? We last saw him in south, but he's going to make his way somewhere else. Oh, that's a bunny. Yeah. Pine cones? Oops. Forgot I don't have my knife. Wrong button. Well, I mean, I've got a knife, but I'm not just knife equipped right now, so. Alright, map. What do we think? Nowhere here seems likely, huh? Alright, I personally want to hang out in these leaves for just a second, because this looks like a good vantage point for me to just look around a little. So. Is that a frog croaking, or is that him snoring? Did he fall asleep somewhere? He's not like up in a tree or something, right? It sounds almost like someone snoring. Wrong button. I want to look at the map. Okay, that's maybe good. So where is it coming from? I can't tell where it's coming from. Is it below me? Is it above me? We're gonna try this way. Oh, that's just a lighter patch of leaves again, isn't it? Those are tricky. More and more, it sounds like snoring. Where are you sleeping at? Alright, what's the map saying? Are we near a sniping spot? I passed 2 of them. I don't think he was there, though. I can hear this man snoring. Where is he? Shoot, he woke up. Does that mean I'm close to him? Don't tell me it was just this goat sleeping the whole time. Sorry, goat. Gotta eat. Tasted bad. Well,
That's damn good.
alright. We can throw away. You know, let's get. They weren't good. We'll throw them away. We got some goat coming up. Alright. So where is this guy? I feel like I missed out on an opportunity by not finding him while he was asleep. Okay, so these are a bunch of great sniping points. I'm in one right now. But we didn't see him in any of these, so let's keep wandering around for now. I think I really bungled things by not catching him that first time. So is he gonna eat things the same way that I am? Because his stamina's down a chunk. But he can just, I mean, there's plentiful food here, he can just hunt and eat something too, right? Do we want to go to the next zone? I don't think we do yet. I think he's probably still somewhere in here for the moment. I mean, she said it's going to be a grueling sniper battle. This is probably going to take a very long time, because I'm can stick with crawling for pretty much all of it. Alright, this feels extremely exposed. That's just a bunny. Straight ahead. Pretty sure. It's a bunny, right? I don't really like stopping. Yeah, it's a bunny. Keep moving, keep moving. You got this. Okay. Just leave that be for now. Still not ready to go out of this zone. Alright, I think I might need to look up a little more too. I don't really want to go down into the valley part, because then it would be really easy for him to snipe me, it seems like, you know? Okay. Alright, I don't see him in here. But let's look towards the other points. Okay, well obviously this is going to take quite a while, and we're at almost like 50 minutes into this episode, so I'm going to go ahead and wind things down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Coming back, and next time, that sound, that kind of, I can't tell if it's bird. Oh my god, there's his bird. Hang on. Okay. That is his parrot. Oh! Little punk. I bet that means he was nearby. I might have bungled it. I had to take the shot. Anyhow, come on back, and next time we will continue our grueling sniper one-on-one battle with the end.